Are you interested in what's new in the marketplace focus on airports and airport enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week we've got 8 new items varying from scenery enhancements, but also to some airport enhancements and some new airports. The first one is the churches and greenhouses by Mammu Design. As you can already guess from this name, this enhances the auto-generated churches, greenhouses and stadium buildings in the whole world. So it doesn't, I would say, affect specific parts of the world. No, it's the whole world. For example, in France, UK and Nordics, we do see those buildings, but they're not the quality which you want to have. In this case, they will fix it. So what are the requirements? So the world update number 4, 5 and 2 need to be installed to make the auto-gen building appears. And then I would say this package will fix them. So it has 0 frames per second impact. That's based on this. And it is using the OpenStreetMap, the OSM precision for placement and building footprint. It covers the whole world, as already mentioned, and let's have a look at it, right? So this, for example, one of those buildings. Unfortunately, they only provide one picture, right? So nothing more. So it's a little bit hard to say, hey, it looks really cool, because if we also scroll to the top, we don't see too much enhancements. Although, if you look at this one, it still looks pretty nice. And it looks like that they really did some work. The question, of course, is how realistic are these buildings? Then the next one is by Elysium. It's the Riga International Airport, Echo Victor Romeo Alpha. It's in the Baltics, and it's close to Latvia's vibrant capital. So what does the airport have? Well, it's located just 10 kilometers west of the Riga city center. It's the largest airport in the Baltics and a key hub for travel and logistics in Northern Europe. It was opened already a while ago, 1974, right? And has been replaced the older Spilva airport to accommodate the high demand for air travel in the Baltics. What's included in this package, it's kind of hard to say because there is not too much detail. But if you look at this, it's likely they replaced the jetways. Jetways are looking pretty detailed compared to the default ones. And if we would continue with this, you can see that this is really a package which adds a lot of detail also to the buildings, right? Including the wear and tear on the roofs, and also the wear and tear on the aprons. This is night view to make it more realistic to fly during the night hours. And this is the inside of the terminal building, right? So also inside the terminal building, you will find a lot of details which are not there by default, but this package will add it, including the check-ins, as you can see over here. So pretty nice. Then the next one is from Savo Corporation. It's the Luanda Airport, Foxtrot November Bravo Juliet. It's in Africa, Angola. It's created together with Borelli MSFS add-ons. And it's a nice airport. Also an older one in 1975 until 1979. There was a president named Agostinho Neto, and that's I would say it was the first president of the country. And that was also the airport also named to him, right? So it's known as Luanda Airport, but the other name is the Agostinho Neto International Airport. And it plays a crucial role in connecting Angola to the rest of the world and supporting the country's economic development. So currently operating airlines are the Angola Airlines, well, surprise, surprise. But also if we scroll down, we can see that multiple international airliners, including TAP Air Portugal, Emirates, KLM, Turkish Airlines, and several other ones are flying and using this airport. So this is how it looks like, right? So kind of, a futuristic building in the middle of the, looks like really nice scenery. So these are the night enhancements, right? So also during the night, you can see that they add some detail to this one. Here are the jetways. So also during the night time, you can fly in this airport. Also runway has been updated. These are the jetways, including some, let's say, customizations on it. So a pretty nice one, right? Also, you can view the, let's say, the inside of the terminal building. Although compared to the previous airport, which you looked at, this one is kind of, I would say, limited, but it's still cool that they created it. So besides that, what do we have more? We've got the field air people who developed the Washington Dulles International Airport, Kilo India Alpha Delta. This is an airport which has already been recreated by several people. So I would say choose wisely, I would say. It's a major international airport located in northern Virginia and serving the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area. So what does it include? Highly detailed buildings. The terminal interiors are there. Complete modeled ground polygon, including realistic decals, dirt, taxiways and surfaces, custom animated jetways, airplane parking codes, and modified airport services. The updated FCAT parking spots, taxi names and taxi signs, and also improved lighting. Then as well, or besides that, there's also the custom modeled color and unique objects and the improved night lighting and apron lamps. So this is how it looks like, right? So here you can already see the usage and the dirt on the aprons, which makes it more realistic. And if we scroll to these pictures, you can see that there's a lot of detail also here. So including the night lighting, which makes the airport more usable during the evening. Traffic tower is there. Let's see if we can find some more pictures, especially interested in the interior building, right? In the terminal building, the interior side. It looks like this doesn't have it, right? So I don't see it. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but probably you can find some pictures on the internet about that. Then there's the time models. They developed the Orlando Stanford International Airport, Kilo Sierra Foxtrot Bravo. It's the secondary airport serving the Orlando area, located in Sanford, Florida, 18 miles north of downtown Orlando. It's smaller than the Orlando International Airport, MCO, and is known for its convenience, shorter wait times, and focus on leisure travelers. It has handmade and detailed PBR ground markings, handmade realistic terminals, cargo buildings, and airport structures, realistic lighting, detailed taxiways optimized for performance, and also custom jetways. And this is how it looks like, right? So here you can see that we really spent some serious time also on the interior of the buildings. And this, I would say, well, this makes it really cool, right? So these are the add-ons which you would like to have. A lot of detail, not only internally, but also externally. Especially externally is, of course, more interested because that's where you are using the aircraft with. But also internally into those terminal buildings, that really makes it more realistic. Also nice screenshot, this one. I can see also ground vehicles are there, check-in, a lot of cool things. Then we've got the Dream Scenery people. They developed the Portugal region real trees, and that's what they did. Well, let me recap or restart. They removed all the auto-generated trees and they replaced everything with normal trees. And includes the photogrammetry regions of Lisbon, Casquillas, Coimbra, Porto, and small regions where photogrammetry or content is available for. And it will look like this, so it makes it more realistic compared to the automatically generated trees. Then the next one is the Muan International Airport, Romeo Kilo Juliet Bravo. It's in Korea by Fly Too High. It's a modern gateway to South Korea's South Jeolla province and offers both domestic and international flights. It opened in 2007, so it's a modern airport. Realistic things which are there, realistic terminal modeling, handmade ground textures, accurate modeled and positioned dynamic airport lighting, as well as high quality, right? And it's also optimized for frame rates. So here you can see some pictures of it, not too many unfortunately, but here you can also see the usage, right? That makes it so more realistic compared to all those clean, I'll say, signs. This is the airport side, right? So really cool. Then the last one already is the Jorge Newbery International Airfield, Sierra Alpha Bravo Echo. It's in Argentina. It's created by Vuelo Simple and it's a nice airport. It's also known as Aero Park. It's an international airport located 2 kilometers northwest of downtown Buenos Aires in Argentina. It has 138 hectares or 341 acres along the Rio de la Plata. It serves as the main hub for domestic flights in Argentina and connections to South American destinations. Expansion of the runway as completed during COVID-19, so that makes it more say, suitable for more capacity. And what are the key features which are there? Well, of course, the highly detailed 3D modelings. There's a new control tower which has been added, as well as PBR textures, right? Ensuring the realistic reflections, advanced lighting effects and night, next generation visual appearance. Then there's the updated infrastructure runway, because that new runway has been added, taxiways and aprons, and also accurate night lighting. So let's look at the pictures. So here we can see the airport, right? A lot of aircraft are standing there, a lot of realism has been added, including the interior of the traffic tower and the terminal. So also a pretty nice one, this Jorge Newbery International Airfield. And that's already where we end this video, where we looked at 8 new items which are added to the airport and scenery enhancements category in Flight Simulator 2020. If you're more interested in new aircrafts or aircraft enhancements, or maybe interested in some more missions, then have a look at the description of this video, because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching and hope to see you back next week.